What's up? What's up, my Mind Your Money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market news, and it says the Dow closes 400 points lower as inflation and tariff fears spur a sell-off. So let's see what happened in the market today. Hopefully you guys are investing in the market. You're not trying to time the market. You're not straddling the fence. You're in there. So it says here, stocks slid on Friday as a mix of news related to tariffs and inflation worried traders to close out the week. So major benchmarks took a leg lower during the session after President Donald Trump said he was planning reciprocal tariffs on trading partners. This could mean raising tariff levels across the board to equal rates charged the U.S. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 444.23 points to close at 44,303.4. The S&P 500 declined 0.9%, or 0.95%, and the Nasdaq Composite slid 1.6% to end at 19,523.4 points. So it says Friday's losses left the major averages in negative territory on the week. So it says, I'll be announcing that next week's reciprocal trade so that we're treated evenly with other countries, said Trump during a meeting with the visiting Japanese Prime Minister. We'll have a news conference and we'll lay it out pretty simple. The stock market was already on edge before the Trump comments, as some earlier consumer sentiments and jobs data pointed to a pickup in inflation and spiked the 10-year Treasury yield above 4.5% at its session's high. Consumer sentiment fell in February to 67.8, according to a preliminary reading of the University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index. Economists polled by Dow Jones had expected 71.3. But perhaps more concerning was that the report's respondents anticipate the one-year inflation rate to hit 4.3%, marking a rise of 1 percentage point from the previous month and its highest level since November of 2023. Okay, also released on Friday, January's jobs report slowed the unemployment rate fell to 4% from 4.1%, and that average hourly earnings last month were higher than expected. So that's good. So Amazon lost 4% after guidance from the e-commerce giant disappointed investors, because Amazon gave out its earnings report yesterday after the close of the bell. It says the company called for revenue growth of 5 to 9% in the first quarter, its weakest growth on record. The outlook overshadowed top and bottom line beats in the fourth quarter. Alphabet continued to fall following somewhat disappointing results earlier in the week. So we've just had some disappointments in the traditionally disappointing tech or Magnificent Seven areas, and so I think we're seeing some rotation away from those groups, said Sam Stovall, chief investment strategist at CFRA Research. I don't think that's the case. I mean, they're just taking hits. It's going to take, because these companies like Amazon, Alphabet, they're investing a lot of money in AI technology, billions and billions of dollars. And, I think they just haven't started to reap the benefits of those investments yet. But I believe in time, they will. Hopefully. All right, either way, so I don't think that we're heading for a bear market, but rather just probably heading for some volatility and short-term disappointment. So I would say that's to be expected, because so much money is being invested in technology right now, say by Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, NVIDIA. There's going to be a lot of volatility because there's a lot of money being spent and made. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of news saying this is going wrong, so that's going to cause the price to drop, or say something like DeepSeek AI comes out, it causes things to drop. But I believe if you're a long-term investor, if it's a good stock, it will eventually go back up, and that's what's going to happen. That's what's been happening since I've been investing. That's what's been happening. Okay, it's been a volatile week, says the article. Stocks fell on Monday after President Donald Trump over the weekend announced 10% tariffs on China. He also proposed then later paused 25% levies on Canada and Mexico. The S&P 500 then gained for 3 straight days on tariffs reprieve before falling again on Friday. So yeah, so let's see what the stocks are doing. So Nvidia actually closed at 0.9% higher today. Palantir closed 0.39% negative. They lost 43 cents, from the stock. My information technology ETF went down $1.69, 0.9% or 0.91%. My S&P 500 ETF went down 0.91%. It lost 65 cents. And that's the great thing about, say like the S&P 500 ETF, because it has 500 of the largest companies in the U.S. within that package, right? So when there are losses throughout the day, like say this week, you don't see big losses, and that's the safety behind the S&P 500 ETF or S&P 500 funds, right? The losses are small, like 65 cents, $1. Unlike, say, if you were investing in an individual stock, like, let's see what happened with Tesla today. Say all of your money is in Tesla, and you have hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of dollars invested in Tesla. Tesla went down today $12.70. So if you had, say, 1,000 shares of Tesla, today you lost $12,700, I think, right? Yeah. If I'm wrong, either way, all I'm saying is when you invest in individual stocks, it's a lot riskier than it is when you invest into funds, mutual funds, index funds, ETFs, so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying, right? Especially the S&P 500. So, because within the S&P 500 package, some of the companies within it had good days and some had bad days. And so it averages out to, say, the 65 cents that was lost today. So yeah. And that's one thing Dave Ramsey doesn't like. He does not advocate for investing into single stocks. He prefers you invest into, large cap, mid cap, small cap funds, and international funds, mutual funds, so on and so forth. All right. So what else? What happened with Broadcom today? Broadcom, I believe it went down. Yeah, Broadcom went down today, $6.49. It lost 2.81% today. So yeah, so that's it for the market. Hopefully you guys got plans for the weekend. I'm about to go out for my morning stroll. It is 7:30 a.m. Saturday morning here. It is, I believe, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday. But either way, as always, get out of debt, lower your debt to income ratio, live below your means, invest into appreciating assets, learn a new skill, earn more money, do what you can to invest in yourself. If you're not willing to invest into the stock market, you need to invest into something, right? Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I pretending to be one. Any and all information on my channel is for informational and entertainment purposes only. So please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your money. And stay on top of your health. All right, you guys, take care. Have a blessed weekend, blessed day. Whenever you see this video, peace. Love ya.